Hello students, welcome to Abacus class. In this video, we are going to learn about what are the parts of Abacus and how it functions. Okay, and mostly we are also going to learn how it is going to operate. Okay, let's start the session. So now we are going to see what is the parts of Abacus and how it works. If you observe here, this is called abacus. Abacus is in a rectangular frame consisting of beads and rods. Okay. Now let's start exploring one by one. Okay. Let's see. The entire black outline, we call it as a frame. Okay. And the beads which are in the upper part is called heaven beads. The beads which are in the upper part, we call it as a heaven beads. And the beads which are in the lower part, we call it as a earth beads. Okay. Now these are the lines connecting to the beads, we call it as a rods. Okay. And you are seeing some white dots in this abacus. These dots, we call it as a unit dots. We call it as a unit dots or units place. And the line which is crossing the earth beads and heaven beads, it is called as an answering bar. Okay. Once again, we recall it. The outer black line, we call it as a frame. And the beads which are in the upper part, we call it as a heaven beads. And the beads which are in the lower part, we call it as beads. And the lines which is connecting to the beads are called as rods. And the dots, white dots, we call it as a unit dots. And the line in between the earth beads and heaven beads, we call this line as a answering bar. Okay. Now we are going to know about the values of the beads. Okay. Fine. The values of the earth beads is considered as a 1. The value of the earth beads is considered as 1. All the earth beads in abacus is having a value of 1. Okay. And all the heaven beads in abacus is having a value of 5. Once again, we are going to learn clearly. All the earth beads carries value of 1. All the heaven beads carries value of 5. Okay. Now let's see how exactly this is going to function. Okay. In this video, we will learn how online digital abacus works. It is the same as a physical abacus you may already be familiar with, commonly available in any stationery shops. What makes the online digital abacus unique? It is its convenience. You can access it on any device from anywhere. Choose your practice sessions and get instant reports. With a traditional physical abacus, you need to have a tool, a practice book, a pen or a pencil. This setup sometimes feel repetitive, making students lose interest and skip practice. This online digital abacus solves these issues by making practice more engaging and motivating. This encourages consistent use, which is a key to improving speed and accuracy, the primary goal of learning abacus. We designed this tool to address all the challenges of traditional practice methods, offering a simple and effective solution. You can find the link to the online digital abacus on the course page. Click it to get started. Let's dive in, see how it works. Now, see how abacus functions. Okay, now let's recall once again the parts of abacus. These are all earth beads and these are all heaven beads, and all earth beads carries value of 1 and all the heaven beads carries value of 5. These white dots we call it as unit dots, and the line, this black line, we call it as a answering bar. Now understand the function. If any bead, if any bead touches this answering bar, then only the value of the bead will be taken as a count. Once again I am repeating, if any bead in abacus touches the answering bar, then only it will be considered as a count. If it loses the contact from the answering bar, it loses its value. Okay, let me understood in practical. Now see this. I am moving one bead towards answering bar. This is 1. Here you can see the count. Here you can see the count. I am moving one more bead, which is 2. I am moving one more bead, which is the count of 3, and one more bead. Now what is the value? 4. Okay. Now I have explained, if the bead lose the contact from the answering bar, it loses its value. Now let's see that in practical. I am moving one bead, so it loses its value. Now it is only 2. Now it's only 1 because only one bead is in contact with the answering bar. Now if I move this bead also, the value is 0. Okay. Now let's understand heaven beads. I moved one heaven bead. Now the value is 5. Okay. Now let's try this one. I moved one more bead in earth place. So 5 plus 1 put together 6. I am moving one more bead. Now it is 7. The value of the heaven bead is 5. So how many earth beads I moved? 2. So 5 plus 2, 7. I am moving one more bead. 8. I am moving one more. Now it is 9. Okay. Now we are going to subtract. Now what is the value? It's a 0. Okay. Now let's try one simple game. Now if I move heaven bead, what is the value? It's a 4 because only the earth beads are in contact with the answering bar. Now it's 9. Now what is the value? It is a 6. Now it's an 8. Now the value is 3. Now the value is 1. Now what is the value? It's a 0. Okay. So first of all, we have to consider any of these dotted place as a units place. Okay, this is very, very important. Everybody try to understand. Consider any of the dotted place is a units place. So as I have considered this place as a units place, this is 1, 2, 3, 4 and plus 5. So put together 9. What is the next number? Next number is 10. How to do 10 here? The left hand side of the units place is tens place. Here also we considered the same. This is the units place. The left hand side of the units place is tens place. Okay. Now let's see the values. What is the value here? It's a 1. Yes, the value of each earth bead is 1. But we are moving this bead in which place? Tens place. Then what it will be? 1 and 0, 10. And I am moving one bead in earth place. It's 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and I am moving one more bead in tens place. Now it becomes 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Like this we can do n number of count in Abacus. Let's see one randomly. 33, 36, 39, 40, 41, 43, 44, 45, 47, 49, and now we are taking the heaven bead in tens place. Actually the value of the heaven bead is only 5, but it is in which place? Tens place. So it becomes 50. 50, 50. So 51, 52, 54, 59, 60. Okay. 62, 64, 65, 67, 69, 70, 72, 77, 79, 80, like that. So 90. So what is this? It's a 99. So we are supposed to go to the next number. What is the next number? 100. So one more left hand side of the tens place is nothing but hundreds place. Okay. So this is 100. Now what is the value? It's 111. Now what is the value? It's 133. Now what is the value? 138. I moved one bead here. Now it becomes 238. Now tell me what is the value? It's a 208 because here in tens place I didn't make any earth beat or heaven beat to touch the answering bar. So it remains 0. Okay. So as there is no bead is touching the answering bar, the value is 0. Okay. Now tell me this. It's a 315, 318, 366. Now let's go to the bigger number. 868, 888, 783. Now tell me what is this? 830. Here, likewise, in tens place, I didn't make any earth bead and heaven bead to touch answering bar. So the value is 0. So hundreds place 8, tens place 3. So 830. In units place, it is 0. Okay. Like this, we are supposed to move abacus. And if you want to go even beyond in thousands place, as this is hundreds place, what it will become? Thousands place. So 1000. Now tell me. 1733. Here the value is displaying 1733. Now tell me the what is, now tell me the value. It's a 3583. Now tell me what is the value. It's a 6538. Okay, like this we have to understand the values of the beads in abacus. You have to practice it well, then only you will able to understand. You have to practice this. Okay, let's move to the next video.